A sleepy kitty here on a Thursday night. I'm seriously late tonight, but that's okay. Give me a few minutes here. I'm somewhat organized, horribly. So the plan for tonight is going to be making Christmas tags for two reasons. Because someone was bugging me for Christmas tags, and I haven't had anything prepped for tonight. So here we are. So we're just gonna go for it. Oh. Need a few things. So the tags I make them every Christmas. They're actually really, really easy. So I figure, yeah, let's do a tutorial tonight. Why not? Just bear with me a moment. I need some ink. So I've got my box of a whole whack of ink. I hear a puppy. Oh, he's being a good boy right now. And of course, now I got the sniffles. Sniffles. Alright, so first of all, I need a Christmas color. So I'm going through inks to find me a Christmas color. The blue might work, but I don't want the blue. So I'm looking at what we have here. I'm gonna need I'm gonna do cherry cobbler. It's like a Christmas color. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the rest of these inks away for tonight. Oh, fudge. Believe me, I am tired. Oh, of course, now I can't get stuff put away. No. Yeah, I'm just drained. I took a nap earlier, which took a lot longer. Because you know, the mode when you're gonna take like a 20-minute nap, that turns into like 3 hours. Bear with me a moment. Oh, my sinuses are bugging me. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Ah, freaking sinuses. Alright, so to make Christmas tags, you need a stamp, you need some ink, you need some paper. I'm gonna root through some of this, see if I can figure out my size, because my template is seriously buried away somewhere in the house. I'm trying to remember. Because I think it's 2-inch. Pretty sure it's 2-inch, so I'm just gonna cut 2-inch. And then, what's the opposite size? So that's more than 6-inch, which that will do for tonight, at least minimally. Until I work out the logistics of the size. So let's get one. Once I get one going, the rest is so much easier. So the quest is, I need like a total of like 10. Just doable. So take a white piece of paper, 2-inch for the width. The length, I'd say at least 6 inches, so when you fold it, it's 3. Okay. Then what you need next is Christmas paper. And I've got like a whole bunch of scraps here. And I love using scraps personally. So I'm just gonna pull out just some to start. What size is this bugger? It's not it. Alright. So I'm just pulling out some scraps. That's what makes it more fun. And then I gotta make a template. Because I had one for the longest time set out. But because my desk is in such a disarray, I think I have temporarily misplaced my little template. But that's okay. But they're easy to make. Alright, so essentially, I'm just gonna take one of these, flip it over, one of these scraps. And then, let me get my head together. So if that's 2 inches, I want it to be, get my paper trimmer back, 1.5 inches for the width. Just easy to do. So let's just do 1.5. It should work. And yes, there's a little adorable puppy under me. Okay, there's 1.5. And then, I'm just going to use this as a ruler. So if that's 3, I think it was 2-inch height. That way I know the height. I think. I could be wrong. Actually, no, it's not 2 inches. It's not. I can see it now. No, it's not 2 inches. Okay, start again. As I figure out my size again. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I've made these. Alright, so let's... Okay, if that's 2... I don't know what the puppy's doing. Let's say 2.5. Let's try that. So I got 2 pieces that will be 2.5. Hey puppy, what are you doing? By 1.5. That's looking better. Alright. So now I've got that piece. What I'm going to do is mark at the top, halfway between. Poodles! Poodles, what are you doing? He's chewing on everything. And then what I'm going to do is I want to make a Christmas tree. So I've got a little mark up there. And I'm just going to cut a diagonal. And then do the same thing on the other side. Essentially, I'm making a Christmas tree. And there is our Christmas tree template. So I need, essentially, I'll just say 10 more. That way I have another one again. And that's more or less the template. And really, it's just made out of scraps of paper. Is the beauty of it. Poodles. And the advantage of having one of these now done up is a lot easier to cut. And then I'm wondering, can I get 2 out of this? No, I can only get 1. So you can use scissors, you can use the paper trimmer. I don't mind scissors because it's actually pretty darn easy at this point. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as you get the general gist of what you're cutting, you're good to go. Alright, and then just keep going. So, I've got 2, the fun of scraps. So then do it again. And check to see, can I get 2 out of this sheet? Nope. That's okay. So then just snip. I found these online, this concept way back when, and I'm like, you know what, these are great. I'm just going to put together the discarded pieces so that way I can keep track of what we have. And it's just scraps, really. Oh, poodles. And then this one will do. Of course, my hands don't want to work right now. There we go. Aw, hey CCL. Hey Evelyn. Thanks for watching. I am a little sleepy. Making Christmas tags. And I hear a poodle under me. Okay, so we got those. And keep going. I love scraps. There we go. And just keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 more. So I've got this I can work with. So I'm going to grab the original one because I think my size is starting. Oh, it's almost perfect size, but it's just a tear taller, which actually it'll work. Technically, it'll still work. Doesn't have to be the perfect size, as long as it's pretty darn close. And then the advantage part is I can get multiples out of this here by just marking it up and then cut. I mean, scrap paper is awesome for this type of craft. Even the white that I originally drafted up is scrap paper. And then what I'm going to do in a moment is make some notes. And let's see, can I get one more? Nope, not one more. Okay, all good. So I'm just gonna cut, get rid of that one, and then just keep cutting away. And one more. There we go. So let me check how many pieces we have now. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got a total of 12, which we're only going to do 11-ish, depending on my mood. And in the meantime, the scraps that are still usable, I'm actually just looking at what's left. I'll just discard them. This makes it easier to get rid of some scraps over time. So now that we got that, so I got all these leftover pieces. They're going bye-bye. Watch out for a poodle who's laying right under mommy. Okay. Of course, my sizes are still bugging me. Oh my goodness. Oh, boo-boo. Alright. So, we need a bunch of white. And then I just want to check my sizing. So yeah, more or less 6.5 to 7 will do. Hey Jenny, we're making Christmas tags. Christmas in July. So this was like 6.5, so 7 by 2-ish would do. I'm just doing a quick look at a bag of scraps in case I've got something, but I'm not spotting it right off the bat. That's okay. I've got more papers. I'm going to put all my triangles off to the side for the moment so I know where they are. And then just going to grab some white paper. I've got some excess of white papers. So we got this piece, which is similar to what we just looked at for the size. And it's okay if it's a little off, as long as you get the general idea. So I need like a total of like 10, actually 11, because we've got one extra. And then, like, the thing is, 1.5 will do, but it just makes it really, really tight. I'm just checking now. Because 1.5 will do, but it just, no, I just like the 2-inch personally. Alright, I got another piece. This one I'll make a 7. And I'll more or less show, once I get all the white pieces cut, what one of these looks like, which is actually really easy to make. Alright, just looking through my papers, another piece I can cut. And it's a great way to using up scraps of papers too, which is wonderful. Because I've got these white pieces left over from my preparations for my next card class, which is this month. And I know I'm a little crooked here. And it's a good one. Alright, so I've got a lot of these sheets. Yeah, that'll do. So 1, 2, 3. I've got my water in the way. Okay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I need 3 more. 9. 10. 11. Alright, so I now have a total of 12 pieces. Just gonna put my other scraps, little tiny scraps away here. So I keep a Ziploc baggie literally just full of various tiny white pieces of paper. Alright, so paper cutting, we are done. It's actually pretty easy. Put my other bigger whites. So I've got all these white pieces that are more or less almost 7 inches. Some are a little bigger, some are a little smaller. So essentially just fold them in half, like that. We'll just do... I'll do them. I'm in the mode to get these done. And nothing fancy, just literally... fold in half. And Buddy is chewing my cardboard box that I keep my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines in. Let me just check on him for a sec. Buddy! So I had the box pulled out recently because I was doing some crafting. And it's still out, so he's very much having fun with it. Alright, so just keep folding. Get all these folded in half. Hold on, I gotta check the dog. What do you got, boo-boo? What do you got? What do you got? Mommy, she hasn't got anything. Hey. Hey. I think he's got something. Yeah, hold on one moment. The dog's got something. Buddy. Buddy. What do you got? Oh. What do you got? Ow. Ah. Yeah. Piece of tape. See, here he's chewing on something. Hey, buddy. You're such a cutie. Little pain in the butt some days, but you're a cutie. Alrighty. Yeah, because thing of cardboard, there's tape on it. He's been chewing the crap out of this box. Actually, I'm going to put that box away. Buddy. Okay, hold on. Let me put the box away. Because he's going to town on it. Hey, you. Hey, you. Oh, I know you're excited. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, he's got my hand. There we go. Oh, little buddy. Now he's decided to play with mommy time. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Yeah, welcome to poodle time. Alright. There. Yeah, he's really starting to destroy the cardboard box. I'm like, okay, that's enough. He'll probably go after something else next. I'm just half watching. Alright, so back to folding these. Ow, ow, ow. And then the last one. Okay, so more or less, get them all folded. And I can get them off to the side. Alright, so then we're going to need some stamps, which I had earlier. Where did I put the stamps? So, good question. It's right in front of me. I can't see it. Alright, so here's an old Paper Pumpkin stamp set, which is all good. So I'm just gonna grab... Oh, I'm starting to remember how I did this. It's been a while. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one of these, and the idea is I want to kind of lay out the stamps on it, and then through that I can do the stamping. So there's the two, and then I'm gonna put from way down here. Just by laying it out now, it makes stuff, and then take the block and then just kind of grab them. That way I've got my spacing for all of these laid out. So then we're going to start stamping, and then the color I'm using for tonight is Cherry Cobbler, which I can't remember if it's a current color or not. So essentially, next step is literally stamping all the insides like so. What are you chewing on now? What do you got there, boo? What do you got there, boo? He doesn't have much, but it sounds of it, he's just wanting to chew on everything. Alright, so then keep going. Now do all these in sequence. There. And then because I'm the type that wants to get them all done in one sitting, I'm doing all these on camera. At least this step anyway. The final step I might not, but we'll see. But even if I go off camera... Ooh, that one moved on me. But yeah, this is like super, super easy. It's just sometimes time consuming because I'm doing like 12 at once. It takes a bit of time. 10 or 12, whichever I got going on here. Because usually every time I make a batch, I always have like 1 or 2 extra for the sake of, hey, that way I can remember like how did I make these. And each time I make them, I change them up a tiny bit. So they're not always the same. That way I can always look back and be like, hey, I made this batch, you know, a year ago. I made another batch like 2 years ago. I made this batch recently. Just to kind of change them up. So I do have a few somewhere stored away, but I'm like, no, I still needed to make a good batch anyway, buddy. Ooh, he's going after all my stuffs. Oh, the joys of a poodle, especially when my room has temporary barriers, and he's getting big enough that they are not being easily conducive for... Ow. Alright, and then just keep going, and keep going. And then, what time is it? Oh, Christ, it's almost 11. I got an early morning. This is what happens when I take a nap in the evening. Because I was burnt tired. Alright, and then one more. One more. Alright, now the insides are done. And that's all I really do with the insides. You can decorate them even more. Because the top part is blank, but you can always do more. But no, that's it for the insides. I'm just going to grab my sponge. Clean those 2 little stamps. Alright, now we're going to stamp the front. Same color. That way, it's pretty easy. But I'm just going to put the cap on it for the moment. Find my pile of stamps. And then, what do we got for choice? I'm going to go with joy. The word joy. Just changing it up. And I'll show you what we're doing next. So then, flip over. So the side that you stamped on, you want to do the flap that has nothing on it on the outside. So I'm just going to, for the sake of that might be a bit of ink on there, flip over. Let me check my side. Whoops. See, this is the part where I get messy. So essentially, Joy's going to go on the bottom. And there we go. That's what we're doing next for all these ones. And then just keep going. It's like once you get going, this is so easy. Maybe I should do a class to this, eh? What do you think, Jenny? A Christmas tag card class. I'm not sure what month. And I've got some I got a really cool stamp set and hole punch on my way that I may or may not incorporate because I am absolutely loving it. And sometimes I do screw these up. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, little chew monster underneath me. And just keep going over and over and over. Ow. Ow. Can hear the poodle. Ow. Now. Oh, hold on. He's really starting to tug at me. Little baby. I might have to pick him up soon. Ow. Little chunky monkey's getting big. Yes, he's being a handful tonight. It's like that, burst of energy just before bedtime. And, yep. Oh, he's literally grabbing on my pants. And my leg, my sock. And he's already had his nighttime walk, and it just seems to kind of make him more hyper. Alright. Okay, I think I'm done stamping. If not, I can always come back and do more shortly. Alright, so I'm going to clean my stamp very carefully with a dog attached to my leg. Well, for me, bedtime is relatively soon. For him, I don't know when his bedtime's going to be because even in the middle of the night, he will get up and he will be a poodle. Oh, buddy. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, I gotta put the mic on the table. I'm gonna pick him up. Since he wants to be a handful. Come on, little boo. Come on. Come on. Come on, chunky monkey. Oh, here's the big boy. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi, hi, hi. Oh, such a cutie. Oh, such a cutie. You gonna help mommy? You gonna help mom make some Christmas eggs? Nope. He's like, no, I wanna play. Oh, you're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. Alright. Yes, he's getting big. Ow. Ow. This might be my teething. Oh, come on, little guy. Hey, little mom, okay? He's in my lap. He wants to help in his own way. So really the next stage is take this, take your Christmas trees. I gotta move it a little bit away from him because he's being a poodle. And then grab some dimensionals. It can be mini or normal size, it really doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna do this very, very carefully, balancing a little cute buddy in my lap. And I'm trying to make this as far away from him as possible because I'm trying to sell these. So put some dimensionals on very carefully. With a little helper here. And then once I peel off the white caps, bring this in. And there we go. There is our Christmas tag. There we go. This time's a little simpler, but no, it's just quite nice. Alright, so I got one done. And then keep going for the rest of the batch. And they're really cool. Simple and easy. And from there you can decorate even more. You can put little... I usually used to put snowflakes on the top, but I don't have my snowflake stamp handy right now. So I'm just going with the mode for tonight. And the person who wants these, they can take them or leave them. This is what we're going with for tonight. And they want like a bargain price, so I'm using essentially recycled materials. The only thing that's really isn't is the dimensionals. Like the ink is older ink. The stamps are older stamps. The trees are old paper. Yeah, even some of these are just, that one's got a little shimmer on it, so it's actually quite cool. So there's great ways of crafting without breaking the budget. And yes, I still have a puppy in my arms. Now he's calmed down. Now he's like, what's mommy doing? What's she poking at? What are all these paper things? He loves paper. Alright, and then I gotta put this one on. And of course it helps that the scrap paper has like shimmer on it. Ooh, oh, hi baby. Hi baby. Oh, he's being a handful. But yeah, really cool. I found these online years ago, a couple years ago, 2 Christmases ago, and I'm like, these are great, and I make them every year. I'm just trying to get stuff moved around. So I usually try to keep one of these kicking around for just, hey, they're easy to make. And even this template, even if it's not Christmas, it can be modified for any sort of holiday. Like I don't know what shape I would use instead, but there's so many other shapes we can do. I just can't, honestly I can't name one right now. Oh, hi Bum. He's wiggly, but I'm sure an easy shape of an item to put on the front can do. What I'm going to be looking at doing is once I get the Christmas truck hole punch, I want to do the Christmas truck with these, which I think would be really cool. Oh, he's getting wiggly. And I'm just cutting the edge of the dimensionals because they're still super useful. And he's still in my lap. Yeah, he's getting big. Now he's chewing on one of my cardboard walls beside me. Oh my goodness. Alright, there's another. Got stuff stuck to me. Oh, yeah, I'm getting sleepy, which is a good thing. Oh, early morning. Oh, fudge. But yes, at least I've conquered my quest of making tags this weekend. Oh, I forgot the stamp one. Okay, we'll come back to that in a short. I'll leave that for the end. Pretty, pretty. Alright, I'll stamp that later. Or I might stamp something else. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh. I love using up the edges of the dimensionals because hey, they're still super, super useful. Oh, hey, buddy. But yeah, that is really cool. This is like one of my favorite crafting projects that I do every year. If anybody wants some of these, like, I can definitely make more. Let me know. We can work out a pricing. Alright, that's another. Oh, I'm tired. Honestly. I'm really tired. Yeah, like, after supper tonight, I ended up taking a good nap, which missed my 7 o'clock time to jump on the video, but that's okay. And then I was dragging trying to get up. Took him for his nighttime walk. Well, we both did, because I'm like, hey, can you come with me? My partner upstairs. So we did that, and then I finally jumped on here. And yeah, I was up at like 3 in the morning last night because I was thirsty. Joys of it's a hot night. And then he decided at like 4 in the morning to get super, super hyper. And he wanted to play. It's like, no. So, last night we took him to visit my parents for a few minutes to drop off something. And we took him along because he's really loving car rides and just being able to go to places and see people. So, of course, my mom calls me tonight. It was like, hey, did he sleep well last night? I'm like, I don't think so. I think he just was his normal hyper. Oh, hi. Suddenly. Oh, he's standing on the edge of my chair because I felt the weight of him come off. Hi, baby. You okay, baby? I think he wants down. I'll put him down in a moment. Oh, no, he's going. Hold on. I just don't want him to fall and hurt himself. Okay, come on, baby. Say bye to the camera. Alright, let me put him down. Oh, there we go. He's a big boy. He's only gonna get bigger. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I gotta restamp that last one, and we're there. Oh. Yeah, now he's had a little bit of attention. He's calmed down a little. For now, until I go to bed. Oops, I didn't line that one very well. Oh, shoot. I ruined a dimensional. Oh well. It'll do. Alright. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm definitely tired. How we did it for time? Okay, just after 11. Not bad. I still gotta upload this to YouTube. Alright, and then last one. I put my stamp away and everything. Of course I did. Yeah. I thought it was done. Then we'll look at all the ones we made in a very, very short. Joy to the world. Okay. make sure as I move my chair, he's not right behind me or right beside me. I don't nick him with the chair. Clean, 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 clean. Alright, so I got the last one stamped. And then the very last step is adding the Christmas tree. Alright. But yeah, no, Jenny and everybody else. If you want to make this into a class later this year, that's definitely a possibility. Because essentially, October, November, December, I'm starting to really think holiday mode. That's where I'm waiting for my order to come in so I can make a decision on what I'm doing. There we go. So that they're all done. So let's gather them up. I think they're really cool. Then I gotta do a quality check to make sure I didn't screw them up, because that does happen sometimes. Alright, so here is a whole bunch of tags. So just really cool. So joy, joy, joy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just double checking, make sure they're all proper. Because yeah, there's times where I've done this and I'm like, oopsie, I put the stamp on the inside and the wrong side. And just great, attach the presents, and they're so basic made that it's okay if kids destroy them. And yes, I've seen kids want to destroy them, and I see the parents want to keep the tags. They're like, they're handmade, and it's like, yeah, so they're made this way in case the kids do destroy them. But yeah. So there we go. There is Christmas tags in July, because the person who wanted these wants to wrap these. Like, she's been bugging me these for several months, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. Well, to me, it's like, okay, here we are. There we go. There's Christmas tags. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you. Any questions, please let me know. Anything I can do to help you. And yeah, so I'm gonna jet. Oh, I gotta drink some more water. Because I'm thirsty and tired. And then upload this to YouTube, and I'm going upstairs with the puppy, who's gonna... Oh, see, now he's calm. Now he's laying in the next room all relaxed. Of course. He's adorable. Alright, bye everyone. See you next time.